Okay, so nowadays, bro, it's 2026. There's a lot of guys trying to be streamers and, young content creators and this and that. Okay, I have a YouTube channel that has over 50K subs, and I'm going to just tell you how it is, okay? You're not going to make it. There's a lot of guys trying to be streamers and trying to do this. There's people who got like 500 followers and they're talking about, oh, I'm a YouTuber, or I'm this and that. No, you're not, bro, okay? And hopefully people don't take this video the wrong way. This isn't just to fucking discourage people. If you're really about it and you're gonna be some shit, you're not even gonna take this to heart because you already know that you're on your shit and you're gonna make it. The only people that might get mad at this are the people who aren't gonna make it. And that's the first part. If you get mad easily, you're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? In order to make it as a content creator, you have to be spiritually and mentally fucking leveled, okay? You can't be roid raging and doing all that shit. Okay, so that's the first thing. If you get mad easily, you're not gonna make it. The first thing on the list is if you're worried about bullshit, okay? If you claim you want to be a YouTuber or this and that and you're worried about bullshit. When I say bullshit, I'm talking like you're worried about going on 2-mans with your friend instead of making content. You're worried about going to parties instead of making content. You're worried about... Yo, shut the fuck up, nigga. My phone just went off, okay? If you're worried about going to parties, you're not gonna make it. If you're worried about doing stupid shit in the street or, fooling around, walking around doing dumb shit, wasting time. If you waste time, you're not gonna make it. This shit's time sensitive as hell, bro. Every day that you're lacking and you're fucking doing some bullshit, there's someone else who's younger than you, looks better than you, and they're doing better than you and they're doing more work than you, bro. So every time you waste time partying or doing whatever the fuck, you're intoxicated 24/7, you're not gonna make it. Okay. The next thing, if you're worried about other people's opinions, you're not gonna make it. Okay, there's a lot of guys that are like, oh, I want to be a streamer and this and that. You want to be iShowSpeed. If you're worried about people's opinions, you're not going to make it, you goof. Okay, people will hate you no matter what you do. Even if you saved animals for a living, people would call you corny. People would do this and that. Niggas would flame you. Everybody has haters, bro. Even people that do no evil, they have haters. So if you're one of those people who is worried about people's opinions, you are not going to make it. You're fried. It was over before it even started, bro. Ever since I had 500 subs, ever since I had 300 subs, I've been getting flamed. Niggas have been telling me to quit YouTube, do this and that, get a job, whatever. If you take that shit to heart, you're not going to make it. Okay? Next thing. If you aren't independent, if you're not independent, if you don't know how to be alone, if you're always one of those dudes who's trying to ride off other people, always trying to be in a group, you have no fucking, you can't do shit for yourself, bro. All you do, you're always worried about doing some shit to impress another man, impress a female, whatever, trying to impress your little stupid ass friend group who's not going anywhere, bro. If you're worried about that shit and you can't step away from your friends to be independent, you're not gonna make it, bro. Okay. The reality is, this is your channel. This is your platform, whatever the fuck, bro. It's not your friend's platform, bro. So if you can't step away from your friend group and actually work on the content and do this and that, don't call yourself a YouTuber, okay? Don't call yourself a streamer. You're not going to make it, nigga. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. You're cooked, okay? If you're not independent, you're cooked. The next thing, if you're lackluster with the whole content creation shit, if you say, oh, I want to be a content creator, I want to be like this and that, but you're lackluster, okay? It's called, the sin is called sloth. You're lazy as shit, okay? Your videos are ass. Your shit, you upload slow as hell. When I started YouTube, I uploaded a video every single day for over a month. I uploaded a video every single day. Not to mention, I was doing shorts and live streaming at the same time. And then I ended up getting over 10,000 subs in 1 year. And I had millions of views in 1 year because I actually did that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was uploading videos and shorts and streaming all in one. That's 3 types of content that I was doing. Not to mention I was doing shit on Twitch. I was doing shit on TikTok, okay? If you're lackluster, if you're not really rambunctious and you're trying to fucking do shit, okay, I forgot what it's called, bro. It's like when you... initiative, bro. If you don't have initiative, you're not going to make it, okay? The next thing is if you don't really want it. If you're one of those dudes who's like, yeah, like, I want to be a content creator. I want to be a streamer, right? I want to be popular, but I want to go to this party. You're not going to make it, bro. Okay. If you don't actually want it, you're not going to make it. If you just kind of half want it, or you kind of 80% you want it, you're not going to make it. You're cooked. Just give up now, bro. McDonald's is hiring. If you don't actually want it to be your job, or not even job, okay? This shit's not a job. This shit's just a hobby that makes money. If you don't want it, you're not going to make it. Simple as that. The next shit here is if you're trying to copy another man's flow or another girl's flow, whatever the fuck. We don't need that, bro, okay? We already have enough iShow speeds. We already have enough Kai Cenats. We already have enough stable Ronaldo fucking phase members just screaming in their mic and shit. We already have that shit, okay? If you're not unique, if you're trying to take another man's flow and you're just copying another man's content, you're not going to make it, bro. When I started, I was doing fucking 2v2 videos. I would hop on the game, play 2v2s. There would be people, there would be racist people, there would be kids screaming and shit. Who else was doing 2v2s like that, bro? That was a pretty unique niche of content, okay? And to be fair, there was really nobody else doing what I was doing. Like, I'm not trying to sound like that guy, but there was really nobody else who was specifically uploading those 2v2s just over and over again, just constantly on that map doing that shit. So I made it because I was unique with it. If you're not unique and you're trying to take another person's flow, you are not going to make it and you are cooked. Okay. The next thing is if you're boring, bro. If you're a boring ass nigga, you're not gonna make it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The whole point of entertainment is you have to be a bit funny. You have to be entertaining. Okay, you can be entertaining without being funny, by the way, right? Like, sometimes I watch people and I'm not fucking bursting out laughing throughout the whole video, but at the same time, they're still entertaining, okay? You can be entertaining without being a fucking clown, without being a goof, you know? You don't have to be funny 24/7. But if you're boring, you're not going to make it. Some people don't even speak in their videos, bro. So if you're not speaking in your content and if you're not being entertaining, you're not going to make it, bro. Or if you're just boring to watch or whatever the fuck, you're not going to make it. You're cooked. Okay. The next thing is if you're not smart, you're not going to make it. Even doing shit like YouTube, bro. YouTube is one of those things where you have to understand trends. You have to understand analytics. You have to know how to write up proper descriptions so that people can find your video when they type in the fucking search bar. You need to write catchy titles. You need to understand how to edit videos. You need to understand how to make thumbnails. There's a lot more to YouTube than just playing games. I have a whole other video coming out on how shit's way deeper than it seems. Okay, nothing is black and white. If you think that YouTube is just, playing games, you're cooked. You're not going to make it. If you think YouTube is easy, you're not going to make it. How about that? That's not even on my list, but I'm just going to throw that out there. If you think that it's going to be easy, you're not going to make it. Because to be a top streamer or whatever the fuck you say you want to be, it's not easy. So if you come in here thinking it's easy, you're not going to make it. And again, back to the main point. If you're not smart, you are not going to make it. If you don't play your cards right, if you don't read your stats properly, if you don't understand what people want to see versus what people don't want to see, if you don't understand your content, your fan base, you're not going to make it. You're cooked. You're cooked. Just wrap it up. Delete your channel. You're cooked, bro. Okay. The last shit I have on my list. If you lack basic content creation skills, this ties into the last point, bro. If you don't know how to formulate videos, bro, okay, you're not making good thumbnails. Your titles are buns. There's a lot of guys that just take the raw video from their computer and just post it. They don't edit it. They don't crop out any of the boring parts. They don't do shit. If you lack basic content creation skills, I'm talking the dudes who say they want to be top streamers and they don't even know how to make a thumbnail. They don't even know how to do Photoshop. You're not going to make it, okay? You're cooked. If your competitors know how to do it and you don't know how to do it, you're cooked. What do you think is going to happen to you, bro? All of your competitors have proper thumbnails. They have catchy thumbnails. They have good titles. They know how to make videos that pop off and you don't. So how are you going to make it? You're cooked. Get a job. And that's about it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, if you take this video to heart and you're like, oh, fuck you, bro. You're just trying to say this. You're cooked. It's over for you. GG's. That's it. I'm done. Bye.